5 WWE superstars who have been arrested the most in their lives. 5. Scott Hall. It's just too bad that Scott Hall literally believed that being a bad guy was cool, as he consistently found himself in the police station for it. His long list of offenses kicks off with arguably the worst one of the lot in 1983, when he was charged with second-degree murder for shooting a man with his own gun outside a club. He was arrested for a DUI in 2000, unable to figure out which lane was the right one, and swiftly followed that up with another visit to the coppers for kicking in the door of a cab less than a month removed from his previous misdemeanor. And then out of the blue, also thanks to DDP Yoga, it appeared as Paul Scott Hall had cleared up his act. A decade passed without an outright run-in with the law, but in 2010, Hall was at it again. This time, the crimes of choice were resisting arrest and disorderly conduct in a bar in Florida. This was succeeded by a relatively quick turnaround, as he was taken into custody just 2 years later for allegedly choking his girlfriend, Sunny. So, get a load of this. The notorious Sunny, who is resorted to doling out relationship advice to the folks in the WWE today, surely created a record back in 2012 when she was arrested 5 times in a month. Yes, you read that right. That roughly equates to about an arrest every 6 days, in case you were wondering. And the charges were quite varied in nature too, ranging from disorderly conduct to third-degree burglary. Sunny's been at them all. When that phase passed, she was arrested again in 2013 for violating a protective order, and again in 2015 for multiple duels. 3. Big Show. There are actually 2 notable legal incidents involving Big Show. One occurred in 1999 when Big Show allegedly assaulted a man in a bar. However, the tape of that incident revealed that the man in question had been verbally absent Show for several minutes before finally showing him. Unfortunately for that guy, Big Show had enough by that point and decided to knock the Duke out with a single punch. The other incident is less amusing. In 1998, Show was arrested in Tennessee after allegedly showing a hotel employee his Big Show ultimately. That case was thrown out when nobody could piece together enough evidence to prove that the event actually happened. However, given some stories about Show's attitude during that time, there is good chance that it did. 2. Ric Flair. As you might imagine, Ric Flair has been arrested quite a few times throughout his life. Flair allegedly tried to choke out a motorist on the highway before kicking the guy's car door several times. The witnesses for this case never showed up in court, but WWE did parody this incident on Raw. 1. Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar possession of pads that turned out to be vitamins. When Lesnar was busted by the UFC for a failed drug test, nobody really seemed that surprised, despite Lesnar claims that he's just jacked white boy. Many have long suspected that it would be impossible for Lesnar to achieve the form he enjoys were it not for the help of some special substances. Of course, those more familiar with Lesnar's history know that Lesnar has been associated with steroids before in 2001. Before Lesnar joined WWE's main roster, Brock was brought up on felony charges for possession of steroids. The exact amount of steroids is unknown, though it was described by authors as large. Interestingly enough, Lesnar was cleared of all charges when it was revealed that the pills in question were actually just vitamins.
If you like this video, click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon.